Friday Night Smackdown before WrestleMania, the biggest WrestleMania of all time, hopefully. Starting off with Seth freaking Rollins cutting a great promo in the middle of the ring. He cut the CM Punk position, all of it. Talked about how CM Punk doesn't even care about the fans, all he cares about is the paychecks. This was a really good promo from Seth. It really shows how much his hatred towards CM Punk is legitimately real. Now he didn't have Roman or CM Punk appear on the show, which I was quite surprised about. I really thought they were going to do that. So Seth goes into it with now 2 bits of momentum. So I don't think Seth Rollins is picking up the win, unless they finally canned that stupid theory of momentum, because otherwise the main event, some people might be annoyed. The Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy was next up. We had talent like Ray Phoenix, Ludwig Kaiser, The Miz, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Chad Gable, The Creeds, LWO. And in the end, it came down to the final 4. Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Ray Phoenix, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, earlier on in the match, Ray Phoenix had actually eliminated Chad Gable, and I thought Ray Phoenix was actually going to win, but El Grande Americano would come out and eliminate Ray Phoenix, leaving us with Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, and Shinsuke. Shinsuke be eliminated by, I believe, Andrade. Yeah, it was Andrade. And then Carmelo Hayes would eliminate Andrade to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy. But also a big assist for The Miz, who saved Carmelo Hayes. He sacrificed himself for Carmelo Hayes. And I know people like saying, oh, we don't like this Melo don't Miz thing. But at the same time, Miz just pushed Carmelo Hayes back into the ring so he could win the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy. Now, it gave Bronson Reed a big push in 2024. Is this the thing that gives Carmelo Hayes a big push in 2025? I really hope so. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill all involved themselves in a bit of a brawl, bit of a promo battle before the match. Io Sky came out with the momentum. Don't know how I feel about that. Again, I really hope we handle this momentum shift thing where the person who gets momentum normally, wins. I hope that thing's gone, because it makes matches more unpredictable now. But Rhea Ripley, I think, is still going to win that match. Triple threat winner. I like the fact they had Naomi come out during Bianca Belair being there, because we kind of needed that stuff. She's like, Bianca, why are you not answering my calls? Now you turn up to SmackDown, but you're just not going to talk to me. And then Jade Cargill would come out. Bianca Belair would just be standing, and somehow Bianca would be doing something wrong. There was a big old brawl. Io Sky would then take them all out. The Street Profits were to put their World Tag Team Championships on the line against Motor City Machine Guns in a match which should have been at WrestleMania. The SmackDown Tag Division build has been way better than Raw's, and that one should have been in the WrestleMania match. However, this match ended up being a disqualification. DIY got involved. They ripped the titles from the Street Profits, ran away with them, and later in the show, Nick Aldis would confirm that we would get a ladder match, DIY, Street Profits, and Motor City Machine Guns, not at WrestleMania. The boos from the crowd just showed how people were annoyed. Now, I will go into something, because this match could still actually happen at WrestleMania, because something could get cancelled. Now, Randy Orton came out and said he will have an open challenge at WrestleMania. So it could be Rusev, it could be Aleister Black, it could be Nick Aldis, it could be Solo Sikoa, it could be Tama Tonga, it could be anybody, really. Anyone could be the opponent. It could be Ludwig Kaiser. I'm going to go towards it being Nick Aldis. I think it makes the most sense. Some people say, imagine it's Kevin Owens. Yeah, I don't think that would make sense. Sami Zayn, because it's an open challenge, it could just be Sami Zayn. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't hate it at all. Randy gets a great promo though, yet again. Crowd love him now, and the crowd singing his song is great. But yeah, Randy Orton has an open challenge at WrestleMania. Damian Priest cut a great promo backstage. I'm actually very excited for Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a street fight. Night 2 looks a lot better than Night 1. Chelsea Green and Selena Vega had a match, and Selena Vega picked up the win with a top rope code red. She pinned Chelsea Green. No shenanigans. She pinned her clean. Chelsea is not on WrestleMania. Neither is Alexa Bliss. Neither is the Bellas. Neither is Zelina Vega. There wasn't a woman's Andre Giant, whatever I think they call it anymore. Now, Rey Mysterio was in a match with Chad Gable and the Creeds, and he was teamed up with Dragon Lee and Rey Fenix. Now, unfortunately, Rey Mysterio did get an injury to his knee. So there's a possibility they could replace this match with El Grande Americano vs. Rey Mysterio with the tag team title match. Or they will be just putting Rey Fenix or Dragon Lee in the WrestleMania match. People do believe Rey Mysterio is still advertised for the match. But I don't think it's going to actually happen because it seemed like he was carried away by medical. So we got to the main event. John Cena, Cody Rhodes. What would happen? Would Cody Rhodes have to cook? John Cena cook Cody Rhodes? It started off right with John Cena basically saying all this stuff about kids. Shut up. I'm going to be talking now. The tattoo, the suit. You want to be somebody? I'ma make you be somebody. He talked about Cody. You had a choice with The Rock. You could have taken your soul, done all that stuff. The fans don't really care about you. And at one point in this promo, when Cody got on the mic, the fans started booing Cody. And it was so surreal, so weird. Yet Cody Rhodes came back. Cody was able to fight back and get the crowd back on his side. He mocked Cena. He went all in on Cena. He said his face was melting off. He said he was paler than Sting at Starrcade 97. And he went with the John Cena. By God, John, in 2025, you still can't wrestle. Cena got torched, basically. John Cena got torched. Cody Rhodes had the crowd booing him. Cody Rhodes got the crowd cheering him straight after. They were singing his name. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. At WrestleMania, John Cena, Cody Rhodes. Cena went for the cheap shot, tried to hit with the AA. Cody reversed it, crossroads. Cody stands tall. Cody could lose at Mania. No Rock. Good show. My WrestleMania predictions will also be out later on today, because I do need to get them out eventually. But thank you all for... Cody Rhodes dropped John Cena with the crossroads. And I do believe this personally means that Cody Rhodes isn't going to win at WrestleMania. However, we don't really know. I hope they got rid of this momentum shiz and whatever it is that they're doing these days, because I would rather just not have that happen anymore. I want matches to be unpredictable, and this match is very unpredictable. There was no mention of The Rock turning up at WrestleMania as well. So we'll have to see. But WrestleMania 41 is starting tonight, and my predictions will be out later on for night 1 and night 2 respectively. But thank you for watching. I've enjoyed this run on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.